Okay, so in this video I'm going to give you a quick look at how you would actually set up a computer reader for a student to use prior to the exam. Just like you would if the student was using a word processor, this should be done before they actually enter the exam room, so everything should be ready before you get them to come in and sit down. It is quite easy, so if we go to the Start menu and then we go to Computer, or alternatively we can get to the same screen just by double clicking on Computer here. We can go into the exams shared area. So here we are in the shared area for exams. Now each exams login has its own shared area that will have its specific resources in for a specific student. I've got this folder here that says dummy resources, which has a dummy exam paper, a past paper in fact, that I'll show you what you would need to do with. So we'll go into here. If the student was using a word processor, you've got your blank Word document here that you would use just as you would set up for any student using a word processor, and you can refer to the paper instructions that exams provide around that. What we're going to focus on here is the past paper, so this is for the computer reader. So if we open up this past paper, you'll see we have a copy of a paper that would look very similar to the kind of paper that was used by any student using a computer reader, or any student who's using a hard copy of a paper. It's opened up here in Adobe Acrobat Pro. It could open in Adobe Acrobat Reader depending on what computer you're using, but this is your exam paper. So just to show you that again, you open your exam paper and you should find yourself looking at something like this. Then what we need to do is also sort out the software that the student would be using. So if I go back to the exam shared area, you can see I've got this folder here called Orato. To start up Orato, you've got this this icon here, this application icon, and if I double click on there, that's the software ready to go. We can check it works by just copying the text to the clipboard and then clicking Speak.
Foundation tier.
Okay, providing that's all working, that should be ready for the student to use. They should be able to go into the options and change the background color and font size as required. They can also change the voice and change the options generally if they're using this exam access arrangement as part of their exam support. So I'll just go over that once more very quickly, step by step. So I'm going to shut Orato, I'm going to shut the paper, and so when you'd log on, this is what you would see. You would see your exams login. These shortcuts wouldn't be on a typical computer. This is just on the computer that I'm using. So what you need to concentrate on are your computer shortcut there, or by going to the Start menu and going to Computer there. So we log on, we open the computer, we go to the exams secure shared area, we open the exam paper, we open Orato, and there we are, ready to go.
Foundation tier.
So that's it, that's the software working. We've got a copy of the exam paper here. Depending on the exam, you might find that there's two files. There might be one where it's questions and one where it's resources. What we'll tend to do if it's a student who's also using a word processor is snap the exam paper over to one side and open up the Word document and snap that to the other side of the screen. Again, this is all something the student should have done in the mock, so they should be familiar with it by the time they actually get to the exam. So, if you get stuck with any of that, you can come and speak to me in the staff room, so you just refer to Richard in the staff room and ask for advice and guidance on it. Or alternatively, you can speak to Jackie Dolan, one of the team leaders who is responsible for sorting out exam access arrangements for students in study support. I hope that's been helpful, and thanks very much for watching.